Okay, we're live. Okay, we're live today with Marina Leigh. Marina, it's a pleasure meeting you here. Now, Marina, if I'm pronouncing
You as well.
am I pronouncing your name right? Marina Leigh, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now I know you're a fashion
Yes,
consultant.
that's correct.
So let's start with the fashion. First of all, as you see, I have a blue label on my hat. I need your opinion. Can I get away with doing this, Marina? Let me ask you. Can I take this blue label off and put a red label on? Or with my blue shirt, or should I just stay with the blue label?
Hey, go for it. I think that looks great. That's
It's
such a smart
okay?
idea. I've never seen a hat. I think that's great.
Well, then, or then, wait a minute. Should I then change the black label? Now, I gotta know you. I know you're paying a lot of money for this advice. Black, red, or blue? It's your choice before this was interview. I need to know.
I think the black because that actually matches with your hat, but it can also match with your shirt.
This is why you're so brilliant. Now, you're only 19 years old and getting fashion advice that I desperately need. Thank you. So you're 19 years old and you're like a TikTok star. TikTok. So when did you get into this whole thing? This is like an amazing story. Tell me how this all started.
I've been on social media for about 4 or 5 years now. I actually started out on YouTube making a variety of videos, anywhere from DIY, makeup tutorials, fashion, kind of all across the board to kind of find what I love to do. And then I also was posting on Instagram at the time too. Well, I still am. I post pretty frequently on there. So then I was live streaming on a platform called YouNow for a couple of years in there too, where I would go live every day and connect with my viewers. And I really built an awesome following with a lot of great people. And I was doing that up until about the end of 2018. And then my family and I moved across the country from Florida to Los Angeles, where it really gave me an incredible opportunity to connect with people and go to live events every single weekend, pre-pandemic, of course. And that's where I began TikTok.
It's an amazing story. I mean, you know, there's so many people out there, but you've got a great following. You got a great personality. You're very lively and full of confidence, and you're a great dancer and a lot of energy. My thing is that what separates you? How did you get to be where you are? Like if someone else wants to become a TikTok star, you know, I can't do the dance moves. I tried, but they're not really that good. So how do you become like a TikTok? How do young people do it? How does this work? How do you get the spotlight, you might say, on you? How did it happen more than that?
When I started TikTok, it was right around when I first moved to LA, and I was actually, my fellow influencer friends talked me into it. I was actually incredibly shy when I moved to LA. I was like,
I can't imagine you being
used
shy.
to being like,
wow. Okay.
It's honestly, I've come a very long way. I used to be very camera shy actually, and they really pushed me to start filming with them. And I didn't really have a specific type of video I was creating on TikTok at the time. I was just kind of doing whatever the trends were that came along, and I was being featured in their videos and they were in some of mine. And pretty much that's when comedy came into also my general overview of content, because TikTok is very based on comedy videos. They have all kinds of videos, obviously, but I'm not a singer or something like that. So
you're definitely a dancer, though. That's for sure. You know, I noticed a lot of, you know, sorry. I know interesting creative stuff too. I'm a creative type person. I'm a blogger. I write all my ideas out there. And I saw someone called a hot chocolate bomb. It got me very interested. It was a crazy drink that I would love to try. I don't know where that came from, and I've got to try that thing. Where did that come? Where did the idea of hot chocolate bomb come from?
You know, I have no idea, honestly. I don't know who originally created it, but I think it's a great idea. And I personally have had one too many myself. I think it became a huge trend on TikTok over Christmas and during the holiday season. And I've never tried to make one, but I did receive one in a gift package from Instagram. So I have a video of that on my TikTok, and it was like amazing. The coolest thing. It was like salted caramel with chocolate and then all the marshmallows inside. And now I see that people are making tea bombs as well.
Wow.
So I don't know how you do that, but maybe I should try it.
Yeah, that looks really cool. And then I saw one with the chinchilla, and it made me want to have
Yes,
do you still have the chinchilla? Is he still around?
I do.
Oh, so
I
cute.
just got her. She's 3 months old today, actually.
What's her name?
I've had
What's her
cats.
name?
Her name is Eve
Does
because
she have
we
nails like
found out
you? Did you decide to do her nails?
no,
No.
no, they're rather sharp. Her nails are sharper than mine, but it's
Right,
okay. So yeah, we've always had cats, and
right.
I kind of over the past couple of months, really, I don't know, I just saw them and I haven't been able to stop thinking about them. And then I found out that there was a little girl born that I could have on a Christmas Eve, so that's why she's named
Oh.
Eve.
And so she's like just part of the family. Just she has a little home, I guess, right? I think that they like dust a lot, chinchillas, right? It's like dust and stuff. It's an unusual.
They do.
Yes, they get along with the cat.
They
I know
can't get wet.
it gets along with the Rombo, if I remember correctly, seeing one of the videos. The cat and the Rombo are very good friends.
One of the what?
I know we're pronouncing it. The cat, Rombo, the little vacuum. They're like very
The
good friends. The cat and the Rombo.
Oh yes, the
Yes, so they're
Roomba. It's
very
like a
good friends.
robot thing. Really?
I've been watching a few. Oh, one of the cooler ones I actually saw. Two things that really impressed me. That really I can't watch all your videos. It's like I'll be like just doing them all day long. But the magic trick thing was really cool. Where that trick with the match, where you like get the other thing to light up. You know what I'm talking about?
That was so much fun with the lighter, and then I
Yeah,
lit smoke.
yeah, and then light something.
That was so cool. It's
It's
like
like
one
a
of
science experiment. You're like in college.
yeah.
It's very good science. You're teaching science. Very nice.
I never expected it to work.
And then I saw you in a plastic bag. Did you really like to try yourself? They put a little vacuum in you with the plastic bag.
That's actually one of my most viral videos. It was the craziest thing. It was a trend at the time. And it was the funniest thing. That was like about 2 years ago. My family and I went on a cruise, and I had filmed a bunch of videos ahead of time, so I didn't have to make any while we were away, and I could keep posting consistently. And I posted that one, and because there was like not a lot of internet, I got online and like realized a day after I posted it that it had like 20 million views, and I was like, I got in a garbage bag.
I know it could be the new fashion. This could be the new look. You could design your own. Since you're designing, you could have
Maybe.
design bags. So this would be a lot cheaper than regular clothes.
Yeah.
Garbage bag and suck them up, and you're ready to go. You know that it might be a new business trend.
Exactly. Except I do recommend trying it at your own caution because it is very, very tight and very uncomfortable. My
So you
sister was
don't-
on
you don't-
standby to cut me out of that thing.
So you don't go dancing with that. That's not your best dance outfit. Would you recommend going to the club with that, the bag on you? In other words, you wouldn't recommend going to the club with.
I think it could be. I think it could be the new like post-COVID style,
It might
honestly.
be. Yes, yes. So what is it like in California now with COVID? It must be, they closed everything down. It must be really hard. Such a young person. What is it like now? Are you going to school now? Or are you like out of school? What's going on with this whole thing with you guys?
I graduated high school a couple of years ago. I was homeschooled, and it's kind of crazy here right now. Honestly, I mean, California is one of the states that's been hit the hardest, and everything has been closed down for a while, but we've had a lot of periods where everything's been open and then it's all closed again. So there's definitely been a lot of changes in terms of when it comes to collaborating as well. It's definitely very difficult to not be around everyone anymore because prior to COVID, all of my friends and I would get together and we would film videos and all of that. So there's definitely been a lot of creativity put into coming up with new ways to create videos and collaborate virtually.
So you've been shooting like how many videos? You shoot once a week, once every other week? How does this come about with the TikToks and all this stuff? How does that work with you?
It kind of honestly changes all the time because sometimes I'll film 10 or 15 videos in a day,
Wow.
or then I can do that. But then when I get to the middle of the week, if there's a trend going on, I'll jump on it and stop and film the video right then and there. Or sometimes it's just every day. It really depends on what's going on and what I'm doing.
And how many people involved in your team that when you shoot something?
Pretty much just myself and my family. My mom and sister help me out with a lot of what I
That's
do as
good.
well. And other than that, I mean, I edit my own videos, I shoot my own videos. It's pretty much all an in-house production.
Isn't it true that chinchilla plays a
I
major
mean,
role
I
in most
also
of
have
this?
my managers.
And how about your chinchilla? You
I'm
keep
sorry,
forgetting
what
about
was
your
that?
I heard your chinchilla plays a big role behind the scenes. Is that correct? The chinchilla,
She helps me with
yes.
everything.
Yes, she's very influential. She's very smart, right? I know about that.
She's always
Geniuses.
sitting in that cage, like
And now
looking
also, I
at
mean,
me.
you're talking about like a big, like I talked before, fashion and makeup and all those types of things. How'd you get involved with that? Is it just you learned about that, or do you educated, or you just like have a feel in your heart? How does that whole thing come about, basically?
Makeup has always been my passion. It's something that I've always loved doing. And I thought what better way than to do something I love, obviously, and combine it into my everyday field of work. So, I mean, I get to do my makeup and I get to work with amazing brands. There's been so many opportunities that I never would have imagined working with some of the brands that have contacted me. And it's a lot of fun. I love it.
Now they get that hair video. I think I forgot to mention that one. Where your hair, I can't do my hair's a little short, but you wind it up and you all of a sudden goes into a bun.
That
That's pretty amazing. Is that a trick photography or is that really done? Can you actually do that?
was a trick. There's a trick in
You're running.
there.
That was a great trick. It was very amazing. That was really cool. So what's the future? What are things like?
I've got to say,
Go ahead, I'm sorry. You go first. You were saying?
right now, oh, I was just saying the hair trick. I definitely like did not realize how dizzy I would get making that video, but it was fun. Um, in terms of the future, kind of taking it day by day. I mean, my long-term goals is I want to work more on developing my own makeup and fashion lines, like long term. Right now, kind of with everything going on, it's just kind of taking it one step at a time and really focusing on working on a lot of projects at home and doing as much of that as I can to make use of the time.
Right, right. And in terms of like music that you decide to choose and you put in videos and what inspires you? Like what song? Like, I see is there a certain types of artists that really inspire you to you have to make this dance video, you have to do this a certain feel that makes you get out and do these things that more than others? And are there certain genres that you would never do and certain genres that you have to do?
There's pretty much no right or wrong in terms of what I have to do. I mean, the stuff that I use in my videos is all pretty much based on the TikTok trends going on. Sometimes I will have a favorite song that I'll put behind a video. Like, for example, I just posted one from a snow trip we took a couple of days ago. We went to the mountains and just stayed in our car and drove around and saw the snow. And
You could
I
just go to
did
New
a
York,
Shawn
by the
Mendes
way.
song that like
New York has been a blizzard.
what?
Right. New York, we have a blizzard. We have
I
8
just
inches right now, 18 inches right now. We can't, this is the most exciting part of my whole day. I'm stuck in the house all day
I
long.
just
So thank you for reminding.
that's crazy.
You just
I
stay
just
here.
saw that before I got on the interview.
It's totally,
They said
everything's
something
white.
that you got.
It doesn't stop.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
unbelievable
maybe
blizzard.
you don't think it's amazing. I don't know. Like, I haven't seen snow other than last week in like years because Southern California just doesn't snow, obviously.
Right, right.
Well, I take that back.
Well, if you'd like to, you have a free trip to come down to New York and you can help shovel. We have a lot of need a little bit of help.
There we go.
Hey, so that would be wonderful video. You could just show us how to shovel. We'll be stuck here for a while. It's been a fun little few days here with the snow coming down. It's crazy out there. But you have your earthquakes.
I can,
What's that? Sorry, you have your earthquakes in California.
I just said I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You have
Yes.
an earthquake since you've been in California or any of that stuff? Any of those weird things there they have?
About 3 or 4 of them. About a year after we moved here, I had never been in an earthquake before, and it was over 4th of July actually. The 4th of July and the 5th, there was 2 big earthquakes, and the first one I was at home and I just thought I started shaking really bad from too much coffee and caffeine. And the second one, I was actually at a Shawn Mendes concert at the
Wow.
Staples Center. So there's like like imagine no windows, no doors, you can't see what's going on, and the sound system starts swaying back and forth.
Wow.
And they actually evacuated a couple rows and then like it was over and they're like, okay, show's on.
You probably thought it was part of the concert. You're probably like, wow, this is really amazing. I never had this effect. I wish I could do this in a concert. You know, it must have been like that.
Yeah, it's just like
Feel.
the bass is so good right now.
So Shawn Mendes, you know,
Crazy.
funny, I was in California and I had actually experienced an earthquake, and I was there for like a few of my film came out. When I was there, all of a sudden I was sleeping and I dreamed an earthquake, I felt like it. And then I woke up in the morning, it was literally an earthquake in the dream. It actually happened when I was there. That's how freaky. So yeah, I had one time an earthquake there. And the big thing also with California, you have it's very much, where you originally from initially, by the way? Where you originally from?
Florida initially, but we've always traveled around.
So your family moves to different spots a lot. Where in Florida were you from?
Yeah,
You were in Florida where you,
Orlando.
Orlando. Wow, that
Orlando.
was down
Yeah.
videos there, huh? So when you're doing this TikToks, have you been able to meet any celebrities that get along? That you've been able to connect with anybody else that we know in the industry that you'd like to share?
Um, so a long time ago, I was at Disney World and I met Laura Morano, and she was in
Oh,
one of my YouTube videos. That was really cool. Um, and then I'm trying to think like mainstream celebrities. TikTok throws these really awesome creator events where they have celebrities there all the time. So that's really cool too. Like they threw this awesome Halloween party where they had a bunch of celebrities there that sing like the top popular TikTok songs and stuff. And then they had another one at VidCon as well where they had a bunch of celebrities. So that was really cool.
that is a lot. It sounds like a lot of fun. It's like it's just a little club, you might say, TikTok itself. You spend more time with TikTok, you find it more productive than these other websites such as YouTube or the other one. That's really your main focus, I would say. Correct right now?
TikTok is my main focus currently. But there's great stuff on every platform. I mean, it just happens to be my main division. So YouTube is great as well. Instagram, I've met tons of amazing people on all of them.
Right, right. And in terms of like makeup and your line that you want to come up with, and you want to have your own distinctive look and distinctive feel for it, what is your biggest characteristic, what that would be like in your makeup and your fashion that you have?
Um, that's a very good question. I think makeup wise, I would love to create a line that the message is to inspire my fans and viewers to express themselves just the way they are with as little or as much makeup as they want and not to be afraid to be themselves. And I'm sure the same would be with a clothing line.
Right. And you want to design your own line out there. That's pretty exciting out there. It's an exciting proposition. Are you going to college now at all? You're full-time involved in this whole business of TikTok, you might say.
I'm full time involved in this business. TikTok isn't the only thing that I've done career wise, and everything that I do, I really don't need a college education for. Like, I mean, I'm not going to be like doing something that requires that. So currently, I just put everything into what I'm doing, and that's really just how I see it.
Tell me about your nails there. I got to see those nails again. Show me those nails. Those are really cool. Okay, tell me what inspired you, these colors here. Wow, this is pretty cool. You got all different colors.
Usually my nails are darker, and this time I was just like, you know what? I want to go all out. I've started ever since the beginning of quarantine. I used to get them done professionally at a salon. And when quarantine happened, I'm like, I'm not going to be going to a nail salon for a long time. So I started learning how to do them myself. And I got a bunch of nail stuff for Christmas to do designs and stuff. So I just decided to compile a bunch of bright stuff into this.
You got to definitely get attention with those nails, right? That's a lot of fun out there. Oh, very cool. So, what is there any like artist, musician, or celebrity that inspires you with your work that you do? Anybody that you look up and say, you know, I want to be like them. I want to, you know, anybody that inspires you in terms of that. You as an artist that you are.
That's a great question because I've never been asked this question
It's
before.
Bud Rebel, the guy that's
Um,
producing, you're talking to right now. So.
you're right. You are so right. That is my
See,
answer.
no, you should have, that would have been the best answer.
Someone that I do love is Elon Musk, and that's not just because I have a Tesla. But I
We
really
share.
what?
We share. We have the same, and we have the same thing. Mine's a 3. I don't know what yours is. The Tesla. We share that.
Mine is a 3 too.
Oh, very nice, very nice. We could go
I
for a
just
race. Well, I
I
can't do it in the
absolutely
snow.
love. Yeah, ours, we took ours to the snow and I was kind of like,
Not ready for that.
but
No.
no, I really am inspired by his business aspirations and how successful he is and how many different divisions in his business he has. I think that's so important in life to never set yourself up with just one line of work. So I think that's really cool.
That's
And I
cool.
love Tesla. So
Yeah, I know. I definitely agree. He's a revolutionary person that's changed the industry. And you know the thing about it is, people want to buy the car, it's electric car, because they want to buy that car. They don't want to buy. They're not forced to buy the electric car. They want to buy the car because it's a cool car. It's got all the features, and it happens to be electric. You know, that's what you do things in life. You make things
Mhm.
fun for people and exciting, and if it's good for them, great also. But it's a great car. You know, it's a lot of fun to drive. So it's a whole different experience.
Exactly.
And he just revolutionized thing. I even have his solar panels. I got the solar panels. I got the generator. If he had underwear, I'd buy.
That's amazing. He needs to
Listen,
come off face mask.
what's
If he had
that?
a face mask, I would buy it.
I
He
do
needs
have
to
a
come out
face
with a face
mask. I
mask.
do have a face mask. Oh my gosh, I have my face mask. I would love to show it to you, but I gotta go. I gotta leave the screen and run and get it. I don't know if I can get it in time before you like just look at yourself. Should I run and get
It's okay. It's okay.
it? You go on my Bud Rebel page. We have a face mask. We have shirts. We have hats, like I just showed you. I have a whole bunch of merchandise,
That's awesome.
but definitely not as fashionable as you. I'm not. You know, I gotta learn from you.
Well, thank you.
I see behind the
And thank
word
you for having
dream.
me.
Yeah, I see the word dream in the back. I'd like you to end with something for young people with the word dream I see in the back. Would you like to say anything to them that are inspiring to be as big a star as you, Marina?
Of course. I think what I would love to say to my fans and my viewers is to never be afraid to be yourself, never give up on your dream, never let anyone tell you that you can't accomplish something. The only person holding you back is you, and the sky's the limit.
Marina, it is such a pleasure interviewing you, and I wish you the best of luck. God bless you. You're a wonderful talent, and years and years, you're going to keep being a success. Thank you. You have a great night.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you. Take care. Enjoy your Tesla.
Bye.
Bye.
You too. Stay
Thank
warm.
you. Thank you.